Hey guys, hey, welcome back. Welcome back to some more videos. I'm gonna be showing off the eShop again, and I'll be showing off I'm gonna be showing off the eShop, and I'm gonna be showing off like me buying some games because the eShop is closing, and like not next week, but the week after it's closing. So I'm gonna show this off because I'm gonna be buying some stuff. Now I'm probably gonna have to lay down and do this because it's really hard to like do this while I'm sitting up. It really is. Let me lay down so I can do this. I really wish we had carpet and stuff in the house still because this would make this so much easier. I do have this floor, these pads still, but they're not exactly like, they look kind of messed up because they're not like, well, you can't see them really well, but you can kind of see how that one over there, like towards the end, is way over there and stuff. That's because I can't fit it underneath the floor. Well, I can't fit it to connect it to this piece that's right in front of me where the DS is on. Because there's stuff on the floor and stuff. So yeah, I can't fit all the pieces of the floor on here anymore. We actually got rid of quite a bit of pieces anyway, but yeah, that's why I can't do that. But we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna go to the eShop here. I probably won't do Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon. I was thinking of doing that, but I'll probably do that tomorrow instead. I was gonna wait until after I was done with the I was gonna wait until I was done with the Luigi's Mansion 3, but then I realized I kind of want to show off the Nintendo Badge Arcade a little bit. So yeah. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna go here because there's a couple games I want to buy left, and I'm basically done at this point because I can't afford to buy all the games. I'm barely scraping, honestly. I really am. I'm hardly scraping by. So yeah, I'm basically at this point don't have hardly any money to really buy anything. I basically used my birthday money for my mother because my birthday isn't for a little while still, but I got it early because I need to buy the shop and stuff, the shop points. I told you how far I am of like with money wise and stuff, and how low I have money. Well, what we're gonna be doing here. Let me turn this up so you guys can hear it here. There you go. Now you guys can hear it better. We're going to be going, because these are the 3DS downloadable games only. What we're going to do is we're going to try to find, I decided to show you guys the whole thing because, why not? The last time I did this, it messed up on me. So hopefully it doesn't mess up the video on me this time. So what happened was the camera froze. So, yeah, but I'm looking for some particular games here. Now, a lot of these are 3DS downloadable games only. But see, they're all going on sale because the shop is closing. It says sales will end on the 29th. But the thing is, the shop is closing on the 27th. It's closing. The shop is closing on the 27th, so the sales they're not even going, they're just gonna end everything, so, yeah, they're closing the shops down. I think DLC is still gonna be a thing, I think after the shops close is what I heard. I hope it is, because there's no way I'm gonna be able to afford DLC. Like I said, I'm barely scraping by when it comes to cash. I can't afford DLC, so hopefully it's available here. But, yeah, most of this stuff is going on sale, though. That's actually that's gonna be ending on the day that the shop closes here. There's a particular game I'm looking for though, but I can't find it. Well, there's actually 2 more games I want, 2 more, and I think that's about it. There are some games I can get that are on sale, but I can't afford them, and I want to get the badges on the arcade game, so... Let's see if we can find it here. Trying to see if I can find it. It's basically got hearts or something in it. I got that game. I actually got that one. I think that game looks kind of cool, so I got it. It's a little boob game or something. So I got it. It includes 5 games with spooky levels to play during Halloween. Yeah, I got that game. I ended up buying it, so I got it. But this sucks, though. It sucks that freaking Nintendo is closing both the 3DS and the Wii U at the same time, meaning that you can't afford. No one's gonna be able to afford all these games. It's impossible. Unless you're rich, there's freaking no way you can afford all these games. I mean, a lot of these games are games you can buy at the store too. But a lot of these games are also downloadable only games, so I'm just getting the ones that are only exclusive to the 3DS and Wii U. Meaning that you can only play, like they're only functional, well they can be functional on other systems too, but they're only functional on the 3DS and Wii U. Like they're mainly for the 3DS and Wii U. Which means that sucks, because that means that they're gonna be gone forever. And if they port them to the Switch or something, they won't be the same. They won't function the same way, because the Switch doesn't have, well, the Switch has a camera on it, but it's not the same like 3DS and DSi, so yeah, but I'm trying to see if I can find it though. Trying to see if I can find the game somewhere. I don't see it though. But I don't know, that might include the camera, so that's the problem. Some of these games, some of the 3DS games, you can use the camera on them, so that's gonna freaking suck. So yeah, Nintendo really screwed up with this. They kind of did with the DSi and Wii too, but the 3DS and Wii U, they definitely screwed this up. Not only some of these games like, use the camera and stuff, which the 3DS has and the Switch really doesn't, but they freaking screwed this up because the 3DS has a particular camera, like it functions differently, 3D and stuff, while the Switch doesn't. So, the Switch has a camera, like I said, but it's not very good, and it doesn't have the same, like camera, little app things, or I'm not sure if you call them apps, but they're like, you can change your photos and stuff. It doesn't have that, and yeah, so basically when the shop closes, all these games all of them are gone, all of them. I'm trying to see if I can find it, but I don't see it anywhere on here. I might not be able to buy it. I don't see it. I don't know if this is it or not. I don't think this is it, but yeah, that's not it. I know some of these say they're exclusive to the eShop, but some of these games can still be played if they add them to the Switch shop or something. The problem is I don't know what freaking games use the damn camera on there, because Like I said, the 3DS, you can use the camera on the thing. You can use the camera. You can use the camera, and you can take pictures. Like you can, while you're playing the game. I actually bought that game, though. I bought that one just so I had like an NES, game I could play on the handheld. I do have that game on the Wii U too. I do, but oh yeah, there's also this game too. I think this game is actually something that's I think I bought this one, though. I think it's free, I think. Let me see. I think. Yeah, I downloaded it, so I'm good. That's a game that was listed on a video I saw where it's gonna be impossible really to play it when it closes. Because I think this game may be connected to Street Pass, so yeah, this just sucks. I'm not lying. I've said this many times, but I'm gonna say it again. It freaking sucks that Nintendo is closing the shop down. Especially doing both of them at the fucking same time. They're closing both of the shops at the same time, meaning, like, people are really gonna struggle to get the games they want before the fucking shops close. So, yeah, I don't know what to really say there. And I don't see the game I'm looking for. That one's going on sale too. Looks like they're going down though, because that one was $2.99, now it's $1.99. So it looks like a lot of the games are going down, but still, I still can't play this game, unfortunately. And a lot of these games aren't even going on sale, so I don't know. So I don't know. I'm trying to find that game I was wanting to show you guys, but I can't find it anywhere. You know, this girl right here, she kind of reminds me of Danielle from Danny Phantom. I think it's a girl. Maybe it's a dude. I don't know. This person looks a lot like Danielle. I think it's a dude, actually. I think it's a dude. Yeah, I mean, I think it might be a dude, but he's got the face and he's got the hair like Danielle. I think Danielle also wears, like, a red or something. I'm not sure, but yeah, from Danny Phantom, it's like Danny's cousin and stuff. You know, he kind of looks like her. But yeah, it kind of interested me. Earthbound. But yeah, I don't know where this game's at. I can't find it anywhere. I may have to skip it, because I can't find it. And I don't want to have to keep going through this, because there's like 26, I think there's 26, actually, I don't think there was 20, I think there was 20, no, it was 20, there was 20. The Wii U is, I think, what had 26 something stuff. I think it was the Wii U. I don't know. We're gonna find out when I get to the end here. I don't see it. 3DS. Yeah, I got that game. I actually bought that game. I bought that game. I think I bought it actually the year the DSs were discontinued in general. I think it was. It came out in 2018, but I don't think I bought it until 2019. I think. I could be wrong. I'm not sure. I don't see the game. I don't see it. I'm trying to find it, but I don't see it. There's also Wario Land 3. Another game I won't be able to afford. But this game is you can get it digital. I mean, you can get a physical copy of it. I think it's just gonna be kind of expensive. Now I hear too you can still get games if you mod the system, but then Nintendo gets pissed off at you, you know, when you do that. And even though Nintendo deserves it, because again they freaking make a lot of these games play only well with certain systems. Like I said, some of these games use the camera, like Nintendo Dogs and Plus Cats. That game uses the camera on it, and you can do it on the Switch too. But again, the Switch doesn't have some of the features that the camera has on the 3DS. So yeah, but well, I think this game includes, I think, Super Mario Land 3 and Wario. Huh? Or maybe it's just Wario Land and Super Mario Land. I don't really know. I don't remember if Wario. Which I haven't really played the games, but I heard people talk about them. I'm not sure if Wario Land is part of Super Mario Land or if that's just a deal they have on here. I don't see the game. I know it's on here somewhere. I don't see it though. Oh, it's a Smash controller there. Oh, that's a game I actually need to buy. I forgot about that. That's a game I need to buy. So I'm gonna buy this one. That's a game I need to buy. Because that's something that's actually that's exclusive to the 3DS here. See, again, all these games here, all of them are gonna be freaking gone. And again, you can probably port all these to the Switch, but most of these aren't gonna be the same if you play them on the Switch. That goes for the Wii U too. The Wii U is the same way. So yeah, it's kind of how the DSi is too. If you didn't get the games you wanted with the DSi, it works the same way. But I'm gonna get this one. Smash controller. I gotta make sure I have $4 left for the Nintendo Badge Arcade though. Now I bought this game. This game went on sale, so I bought that. I can't afford that one. That one says it's downloadable only though, so if you don't get that one, you're screwed, and I'm gonna be screwed because I can't get it. Wario Land 2. Trying to see if I can find the game here. I can't find it anywhere. Let's see here. That's not it. So what page am I on? 6. Oh god, I'm on 7. Previous page was 6. I still got a long ways to go here if I want to find what I'm looking for. If I can find it. If not, I'll tell you guys kind of what it is. But see, that game's also 3D too. So that game uses the 3D function too, so that game's gonna be gone and not be able to really be used on the Switch, unless the Switch makes 3D, but even then, it probably won't be the same as you play it on the 3DS. I mean, I don't use the 3D on the 3DS, but for people who do, that's gonna be bad. If I can find this game, I can just go straight to the end, because the last game I want is at the end of the shop. Metroid 2. I'm trying to see if I can find it. I don't see it though. I mean, you guys might be seeing it. I might be missing it somewhere. I don't know, but so far I don't see it. I don't even remember what page it was at. It's a Soul game, I guess. That's Donkey Kong. Donkey Kong looks weird there. We're going to page 9 now. And I still don't see the game I'm looking for. Wish I can find it, because trying to go through all this takes forever. Let's see if this is it. No, that's not it. 3D Classics. That's not it, though. I don't see it. Trying to find it here. I figured this is, you guys can see the shop at least while we're going through this. Because again, the shop is closing, so this will all be gone. 3D Outrun. That's 3D Outrun. That's not the game I'm looking for. A lot of 3D games on here, though. Mario Tennis. That was on the Game Boy. 3DS download only. But that's not it either. I'm basically just reading titles at this point. I think I do that when I'm kind of just bored or something. Just going through all these games is kind of boring because there's so many of them. I'm trying to find the game I'm looking for and I can't find it. That's not it either. That game's actually like almost $13. That's like $12.99. Because the 3DS games don't, and Wii U games, they go to 99, but it doesn't round up to another dollar. So I can't find the game I'm looking for. There's Donkey Kong Land, too. I didn't know that game existed until I went on the shop here. I don't know if I'm gonna find it. Donkey Kong Land 3. I forgot that game existed. I know there was actually 3 of them. Who knows, there could be more of them. This one came out on the Game Boy, too. So they all came out on the Game Boy. Well, at least the second two did. I don't know if the first one did. I'm trying to see if I can find the game. Don't see it. I don't see the game. Trying to find it here, but I don't see it. Maybe I already bought it too. I don't know. I don't know if I bought it or not. We'll find out if I actually find it. Hello, kitty. I was actually watching a video of Phantom Striders where he was talking about toys that were banned from McDonald's and other restaurants. And he showed a Hello Kitty one. So there was a Hello Kitty toy that was banned from McDonald's, which is pretty interesting. Oh god, I really hurt so bad. What page am I on anyway? 11. I'm on 11, so I got 9 more pages to go through, and I still have not found that game I'm looking for. This isn't the last time I have to go through here either, because I'm going to be buying the rest of the DSi games too. 3DS only games and all that, and I don't see the game I'm looking for, though. I really don't. I'm trying to find it. I don't know. I don't see it. It's really hard playing this game like this. It really is. Because I have to hold up like that. Okay, still don't see it. If it's a DSi game, I'm gonna skip it because I guess I probably shouldn't skip it, but I mean, I'll be missing a lot of DSi games if I don't get the money anyway. Because I'm supposed to be getting money from Grandpa too. Well, maybe if he ends up getting money, which I'm not sure if he will. But if I don't get it, then I basically miss out on a lot of DSi games anyway. Mom, hide my game. That game's pretty cheap. That game's $8 cents. Ooh. I can't find that game though anywhere. That's not it. Oh gosh. Oh, it's really hard sitting down here. That's not it though. Maybe it wasn't on here. Maybe it was on something else. I don't know, but I think this includes all the downloadable only games here, but I don't see the game I'm wanting. Oh, gosh, this is really hard on me. 13! Yay, we're getting close, because I'm hurting right now. This is why I kind of stopped playing Luigi's Mansion, 3DS right now, because it hurts laying down on here. It really does hurt. I probably can try maybe putting a blanket on me, maybe, and see if that'll help. But it really doesn't really help. Game Boy? It's a Game Boy game? Nintendo 3DS only. Well, download only again. But I don't see the game I'm looking for. I can't find it. Might have to go somewhere else because I don't see it here. I've been going through a lot of stuff. Chicken Wiggle. Chicken Wiggle. That's weird. That's a weird game. It's got a little worm in it. See, there's a little worm in the backpack. Oh gosh. This really hurts. It's really hurting to sit down here. Well, I think I realized too, I think I actually bought most of the, or at least half of the downloadable only games. So I've downloaded about half of them, I think. So that's good at least. But the Wii U though, the Wii U, I've hardly got any of the downloadable games. The problem is some of them are freaking expensive. Some of them are like, I've seen like $20 ones. And I'm like, there's no way I can afford that. Nintendo 3DS retail. What's this? Game & Watch Gallery 2. Ooh, Game & Watch Gallery. That sounds like a pretty cool game I could probably buy if I had freaking money. Which I don't. Now, the Game & Watch games I hear are kind of expensive, so I probably should be buying them, but I don't have the money. Nintendo 3DS retail / download. So another that, another one of those. Another Game & Watch Gallery. I'm not sure what it includes. I need to read it, but I'm not really going to read it right now. I mean, I could, but I could show you guys it, but I'm really hurting bad, like, sitting here, and I've showed you guys quite a bit of the shop. I mean, I guess I'll go ahead. No, let's go ahead and just read. I mean, we're right here anyway, might as well. See, Game & Watch Gallery. With this, the first of the Game & Watch series, you can enjoy 4 different games, both in their original and revised releases. Classic versions take you back to the 80s. Okay. So I get that. So it's like a, so it includes some games. That's pretty cool. It's like that one came out in 1997. But it originally came out in the 80s. That's pretty cool, though. Oh gosh, that really hurt, though. Ouch. I'm like hurting bad. Let's see what else it says here. Versions feature your favorite characters and bring you to the present with improved play, control, and sound effects in this release. Well, I can try maybe, I can try that. I can try to buy that game if I can afford it. Because even when Grandpa gives me money and I buy the DSi games, I'll have some money left over. Because with the Wii U, the Wii U, I've gotten about all the games I want. It's mainly the DLC I don't have the money for. So, I don't know if it's true or not, because I know the DSi and Wii did not have DLC, so I'm not sure. But what I've read, apparently they're going to still allow you to do DLC. Or maybe they're just talking about maybe re-downloading DLC. I'm not sure. It could be just that too. But it didn't say that. It didn't say... It said you can re-download old games and download DLC. So it didn't say you can re-download DLC. So I'm not sure. I don't see the game I'm looking for, though. That's the one, too, that game right there. That's the game you can use the, you can buy the cat and dog stuff. I mean, when you buy those games, you can take pictures, which is pretty cool. Is that it? It's got a girl on it. Right there, I wonder if that's it. No, that's not it. Crap. What page am I on now? I'm on 15, so I'm close to the end. I do not see the game. I could have looked over it, because I keep accidentally looking at the prices only, so I could have accidentally looked over it. I'm going to just double check just to make sure. That's a DSi game there. Now, with the DSi games, even if you use the camera on the 3DS, you can still go back and I think there's a way you can use you can use the camera on the 3DS and go back on with the DSi. I think you can do that. I'm not sure. It just won't work with videos. I know I have a problem with that with my memory card, where like I took all this stuff on the on the DSi, and it's not half of it's not. I mean, most of it's not showing up. It's only showing up on the 3DS because I guess maybe I put the files on the 3DS one. I'm not sure. It's kind of weird though. Look, that game is $37, and it's still very expensive. That's a downloadable only game too. Game Gear. I don't know what Game Gear is. Nintendo 3D. I mean, retail /download. Okay, this one was a downloadable game I'm looking for, but I don't see it. More Game Gear stuff. Now this game I had on the DSi. I bought this game on the DSi. Back when the DSi shop was still open. This is actually even before the 3DS came out. I bought this game. This game is actually hard. It's actually a hard game. It also says something about Mario. Mario's a cement factory, but it doesn't even show Mario in it, so I'm not really sure. I don't remember what the game is about exactly. I just remember trying to get cement in certain areas, but it's a really hard game. So, yeah, I played it back in the day. I had it on the old DSi, but it broke in half because of my siblings, so I don't have it anymore. And my brother Nolan, I was trying to grab it from him, he threw it out of my reach and broke it in half. So, yeah, it was already broke anyway. The charger didn't work on it, which is my fault, because I guess I was kind of rough on it with the charger, but it still worked. But then Grant kept picking he threw it off the bed a few times, dented the hinge, and then he kept picking at it, and then Nolan finally finished it off by broke it in half. So really all that would have been wrong with it was the charger part. That would have been it. But sadly, they had to break it in half. Gosh, I'm hurting too. I am really hurting too. I don't see the game either. Oh, page 16. $3DS only? That's not it either. Okay. Oh gosh, I'm hurting. I am actually hurting. That's a Dr. Mario. Now there's actually Dr. Luigi that's on the Wii U, but I actually didn't buy that game. I forgot to buy it, and I did. I wanted to buy it, but I was low on cash, so I can't buy it now. Gosh, I'm like hurting too. My elbow is hurting. Like, it is really hard to really play this game like this. I just have no way to capture the stuff. I don't see the game either. And I'm going through all this. I think I'm just going to show you guys the rest of the games and just kind of just get to the end. I don't want to fast forward all of it because I want to show you guys the games here because the last video messed up. Hopefully this one doesn't mess up too, but... Look at that weird looking guy. Look how weird he looks. It's called Gargoyles, I guess. Gargoyles Quest. He looks so weird looking. Like, just look how weird he looks. that's Paper Mario Sticker Star. That was actually the worst received Paper Mario game. That was really bad. I used to have that game, but sadly, it got stolen. I can't find it anywhere, so it got stolen. Yeah, I think my stepdad stole it because I remember having it in Hannibal and stuff, and I couldn't find it anywhere. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know where it went. Gosh, though, I'm like hurting. Like, I really am hurting. Like, I'm hurting. Luckily, we're almost done. I just can't find that game anywhere. It might have to check somewhere else, because there's another section I had to check to find it. I think it takes forever to load. Don't know what that game is. It's also a Game Boy game. Did I buy that game? I can't remember if I bought that game or not. I did. Okay. Some games, like at first, I didn't have enough money for them and they were cheap, so I had to come back and get them later. But I don't see the game. It might be somewhere else. I don't know. But this is pretty much where they include all the games at. The thing is, unlike the 3D, or the Wii U, where everything's all organized, like everything's like organized well, the 3DS is kind of not organized as well. Things are kind of there's not like sections for like DSi games only or something like that. We're going to 19 now. After this, we got one more page and then we're done. And the other game I want, I know it's on this. I found it when I was trying to look for this other game the first time around. And I didn't have any luck finding it. Another DSi game. Yeah, they for some reason too, they decided to put all the DSi games at the end. I discovered that when I was looking through it the last time, like I said. So, yeah, I discovered it the last time. Yeah, they put like all the DSi games like right at the end. I'm trying to see if I can find that Halloween game I'm looking for. Yoshi. It's a game called Yoshi. This is NES, but I thought Yoshi didn't come out until like Super Mario World. Like, I don't know why it says NES. Because it should be Super NES. I don't think I can find that Halloween game anywhere. Or maybe it was, I don't know, I can't find that either. Maybe they took it off there. They could take those two games off. If they did, that'd be selfish of them. I think they might have taken it off there, because I don't see it. Hold on a second. Oh, that's actually page 19. Okay, I'm on the right page then. Am I taking it off there, though? Am I taking both of them off? I don't know. I think those are the only 2 games I can't find. I think that's gone. I don't see the game anywhere. Gosh, though, I'm hurting. Ooh. It hurts. It hurts sitting here. Yoshi. Got Yoshi game there. Trying to find the, there should be something where, games for kids. I guess not it. Let's see the Yoshi one real quick, cause I don't remember what the Yoshi one was. Oh, it's just one. Okay. Okay, you get to see Yoshi mad. Yoshi's not mad. Usually you don't see Yoshi pretty mad. But there you do. Yeah, I told you guys I got that game. Yep, there's the Yoshi game right there too. Good price. Game's at good price. Looking for an exclusive to the 3DS or whatever it said that I forgot. I think it said new 3DS, so yeah, only on new Nintendo 3DS. So there's 5 pages here. Maybe we can find it here, I don't know. The thing is, not all the games are on here either. Like, not all the games are here either. Like, some of them are actually on, some of the exclusive games are not on here. But see, that one's like $20. See how expensive that is? See, that's freaking outrageous there. And I wish they'd, like, make it like a couple bucks because they're getting rid of it. That one's still expensive. See how that one's like $15.59. That one's still expensive too. However, they didn't put that one on sale. That one was $25. Can't find the games anywhere though. Games for toddlers. Huh. Up bot. I don't see the game though anywhere I'm looking for. Well, 2 games I'm looking for. Alright, here's the one. Here's the Halloween one I was looking for. See that for some reason that one didn't appear on the thing like I was wanting. Oh, I already downloaded it. Okay, so I already downloaded the game. I didn't know I downloaded it. So I downloaded it already, so I'm good there. Oh gosh, I'm like hurting so bad. I am hurting bad. Gosh, I am hurting. Like, it hurts. It really does hurt to play it like this. But I don't see that other game anywhere. That one's, see, that one was $14.99, but that one's $2.99 now, so that one went way down. But some of these games are still freaking outrageously expensive. Color cubes, I don't see another game I'm looking for. But see, that one says Super NES. I forgot about that. Yeah, for some reason, some of these games are also, they says exclusive to only new Nintendo 3DS XL, but it shows NES games. I guess maybe it's talking about like games you can only buy on there. I'm not sure. Let's see if I can find that game. I don't see that game though anywhere, unfortunately. This is the last page here. Yeah, it's not on here, unfortunately. Look at that game. Well, that game's a retail though. That game's so you can actually buy that game at the store. But a lot of these games on here you can't buy at the store. Oh gosh, I hurt though. I really do hurt a bit. Well, we're about done here, because I couldn't really find the game I was looking for. I did find the Halloween one, which is good, but the other one I was gonna say I was looking for was a little heart one. Yeah, it was a heart game is what it was. It had hearts on it, and I think it was for the camera. But I may have already bought it too, I'm not sure. There's Nintendo Zone too, which is no longer available. We're about to finish this up though. I'm gonna be finishing this up. It's gonna take a little while to load this. But yeah, I'm hurt. Like, this is why I kind of stopped playing that game. Just because of that. But the reason why I'm going back to it, like, I was gonna wait till actually after the other stuff, but I don't know, I'm probably gonna have, because there's still a lot of parts to that game. I might have to wait until I find a better way to record. But I'm still gonna have to, because I want to show off the Nintendo Badge Arcade game. I want to show it off. Show off a particular thing. Unless I end up doing it all on this round, which I'm not sure, because there's badges that are only exclusive to getting them if you buy stuff. So I'm not sure, but yeah, that's kind of how it is there. And there's not really a lot of badges I want right now. So what I'll probably, because I want to show you guys what happens if you collect all the badges, that they say. We already know what he says there, so we don't need it. Yeah, I unfortunately missed the 1,000 badges. I wanted to show you guys the 1,000 badge. What happens if you get 1,000 badges, like what he says and stuff. But I unfortunately didn't get that. But I got new badges, and apparently they're available until the 30th of this month. But the shop closes at the end of this month. So it's going to be impossible to play these games, unfortunately. Which sucks. But So there's actually other badges I can get. Because I really hate that, because that means if I want to complete the Nintendo badge games, like, 100%, I have to buy those badges. Well, I have to, like, buy stuff to get the badges, which I can't get. But yeah, I can't get the badges, though, so it's gonna be impossible to 100% the game. I don't know if they're actually going to shut it down. I think they're gonna keep it up. It's just you can't buy stuff on it anymore. Oh, it's almost at 50% left too. Alright, that was fucking bullshit. Look at that, I just missed the damn badge. I don't know, I may be actually using all my badge in here. But look at that. But see, look at that. Like, see, that's what I'm talking about, too. These badges. See, now it decides to knock a bunch of badges down, but it didn't do it before. Yeah, I had this problem with the Wario badge too. I did. I had this problem with the Wario badge where like it was one of those amiibo badges. Like, I could not knock him down. Like, it was acting like. Oh shoot! I should have read it. Sorry, I should have read that. We'll read the next one. Sorry, I meant to read that. I'm used to skipping past it. Sorry, I meant to read that badge. But see, you get a badge every time you buy something. But yeah, I am hurting. Like, ouch. I really hurt. Like, I really hurt. My arms are hurting bad. Oh, darn it. I didn't mean to hit that. I promise I let go of the button because my hand is numb. Ooh, from moving around in the shop. But look at that. See that? It freaking just bounced right back to the damn the damn platform. See that? That's the shit I'm talking about. At least I got the badge, but still, I'm like why? Like, why did it do that? Like, it just bounced back like it's like that. That's not really how it works in real life. You don't just bounce back. Like, if you hit a wall, you're just gonna fall. But for some reason, it didn't do that. I don't understand the laws of physics of this game. I really don't get them. I don't think I'll ever get them. Got some popcorn. I don't know what that plate of stuff was. Alright. I'm not gonna bother getting that badge though, because I'm saving the money for the other badges. Let's see what does it say. Hi there, thanks for purchasing plays here, and thank you for here. Have a thank you badge. Okay. With this purchase, you get our second thank you badge. There are still some thank you badges available if you like. Well, I'm not gonna get them right now. That's basically it, though. But yeah, I wanted to show you guys the shop. I figured I'd show you guys the shop. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I really do hope you guys enjoyed it. I also want to worth note that if you, for some stupid reason, with the thank you badges too on the shop, on the badge game, like, if you end up buying some stuff and get the thank you badges, like, you buy some stuff, get the thank you badges, like, and you stop, and you don't get all the thank you badges in that round, you have to wait, not only wait for them to come back, 'cause it's random, but you also have to start all the way over again. You have to start all the way over. So they make you start all the way over, so you have to like buy more crap and get the same thank you badge you already got, and then they get the new ones too, which is so stupid. But yeah, I don't think I'm getting all thank you badges, because I think there might be more of them, so yeah. Anywho, yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like I said, I gotta let things go because my phone's almost dead, but I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I do have to upload my news-related video still, so I'll upload that probably later. I'm gonna probably get something to eat because I'm hungry. But I will see you guys all next time. Bye-bye.